Howdy, welcome to my channel. After I did my September plan with me, I took the scrap of paper that I used to do my first generation stamps and put it in a baggie, and I added some fall colored sequins and some chunky glitter and set it aside until I had time to work on it, thinking that it would take me a while, but I knocked this out in about 20 minutes, including the setup. If you would want to do like 3 or 4 of these, you could easily do it in 30 to 45 minutes if you batch the die cutting and the fusing. I did edit the video a little bit and sped it up in a couple of places. Most of it isn't sped up by more than about 25%. For this tack, I'm using some dies from the Fall Foliage set by Tim Holtz for Sizzix. I chose the smallest 4 leaves in the set, and I'm going to run them through my Spellbinders Platinum 6 with a couple of different papers. I know at least one of those papers, and I think probably 2 of them, are from Graphic 45, and the sparkly maroon one is a basil textured glitter cardstock. These were all just scraps that I had in my stash and wanted to use up. Got all my shaker bits set aside and my fuse tool is plugged in and heated up. I like to test that it's hot enough on a section of plastic that I'm not going to use. If it's not hot enough, the plastic won't fuse sufficiently to hold the glitter and all the sequins and stuff, and you do not want to trim your shaker tag, then find out that the tool wasn't hot enough. That makes quite a mess. For this shaker, I'm using a regular old sheet protector that you can get in the school supply section of any Walmart. You don't want the non-glare kind. It has a kind of textured matte finish that just doesn't look right for shaker cards. You want the full-on glare sheet protectors, and if you're not worried about archival quality, go as cheap as you can. I've got 2 tips for you when you make your first couple of tags, just to make them a little easier. First thing, take advantage of the folded and fused edges of the sheet protector. If you put the background of your tag in either of the corners in the bottom, you'll only have to fuse 2 sides instead of 4. My next tip is, if you're a little concerned about making sure that the fuse is secure, you could go ahead and fuse twice, one right next to the other one, and that just provides a little extra security. And also, if you notice that the wheel on your fuse tool isn't turning, try altering the pressure that you're applying. Sometimes it wants a little more pressure, sometimes less. And don't be afraid to go back over the area that you've already fused if you think maybe the wheel didn't turn. This is about how fast you want to go with the shaker tool once it's fully heated up. This part of the video isn't slowed down or sped up at all. It is at 100%. Now you may notice that when I trimmed the sheet protector, I left about an inch, half an inch to an inch at the top. You'll want to make sure that you give yourself a little bit of wiggle room. And now that you've fused one side, you're going to go ahead and add your shaker material. I just dumped it straight out of the baggie into the front, although I had to fight with this one just a little bit. And naturally, when I won the battle, my camera had cut out at that point, so sorry. And we're back. Now all of the glitter and shaker bits have been added to the tag, and I'm just going to fuse the top closed. Be sure to leave about a 1/16 to 1/8 of an inch along the sides, just to make sure that you don't accidentally cut into the fused part of the tag. The last step is to trim the corners, punch a hole in the middle, and add a bit of ribbon for trim. Thank you for watching my shaker tag video. Don't forget to check out the blog post for more details, and leave me a comment below if you've ever used a fuse tool, and let me know what you think. Maybe you use a wood burning tool instead, or other fine detail heat tool for shaker tags. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button and check out some of my other videos. Thanks, bye!